today we got a mix that we working on. It's actually a song that I produced, and it's an R&B song, you feel me? So we just gonna run through it. The artist's name is Nina Woods. She's an R&B artist that I produced for a couple of times. Her last EP, I think I got like 3 records on there, you feel me? So I'm gonna play it from top just so y'all can hear it, and then we gonna get straight into the mix. Anyway, this is the reference track, so let me play it.
Buggy body, this shit.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again, oh no, what am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I've been holding on so long. You've been playing hide and go seek with my heart. Wish we never started, but I can't make you stay for me. No, and I won't be your secret to keep. Oh, I can't make you stay for me. No, and I won't be your secret to keep. Oh, basically I'm saying I beat the game you've been playing.
Alright, we're not gonna play the whole thing, we're just gonna run through everything. So basically that's the record, that's like the rough draft. You feel me? I'm not sure who recorded it, but I know it was recorded like maybe a year or 2 ago. Just listening to it right now. I want the beat to be more alive. I feel like the beat would just come more to life, and then it could be like more separation from like the beat and like the vocals, just so it could be a little bit more glued and like a little bit clarity between the vocals and the beat. Obviously they recorded it to a 2-track, but we do have the stems for this, you feel me? So we just gonna be clearing everything up and making sure that there's like some clarity and separation between all like the elements and stuff. That's what I think could be clear. I like how the vocal sound is recorded pretty well. For me, it's like more like the beat. I feel like and then everything will be good. Where we gonna start from? I have all of these. Y'all know the typical what they call it. Y'all know the typical template that I use or whatever. So I just peeped. It's not even in the right spot. So this is gonna go to all sub. Hold on, y'all. Let me do this real quick. I lied. This is gonna go to all sub. This is gonna go to all bass. This is gonna go to all drums. And this is gonna go to all. The rest of this could go to all sounds. That's fine. I lied. Let me see what I got. Keys, synths, strings. What I got? I got keys. So these could go to all keys. Why is that not showing up? You just gotta make sure these get set to the right buses, pad, all pads, or synths. It's probably like synth. Strings. Boom. I already set up everything before I even hopped on stream, just so we could flow through it quickly, cause this record gotta come out soon, so gotta be quick with it today. Let me see, synth melody, and then this will be sound effects. All right, bet. So now we should be able to get volume and levels. Turn this down real quick. 7 maybe. I'm trying to make sure like the levels hit like -8, but it's coming in pretty loud. Oh, I know what it is. It's gonna peak. Try that again. Alright, you see how like the levels is like peaking even though I got it super low? That just means like stuff isn't perfectly balanced, which we're gonna have to fix in the mix. But I'm gonna just turn this down just so I can have more headroom for real. My head keep beating my fucking way. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Boom. Let me leave this up here. As soon as I get this right, we straight to start. And today, like I said, we're gonna be running through this pretty quickly today. So I gotta get this done ASAP. I gotta turn this down like Alright, so I guess it was good where it was at. Alright, that's fine. It was good at 0. I bet. So what I'm gonna start with, like I said, I like where the beat is. I like how it sounds. I feel like it's valid. I just want to bring stuff to life a little bit and make the overall record sound together. I bet. So let's get started. We're gonna work on the 808 first. I mean, the loudest part of the record first. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna work on the 808 first. Let me get that right. What I'm gonna do first is probably just like throw like some type of shelf on it. Because it's not overall tone that I want to be louder. I fake just want like just more bass in general. You feel me? So let's see. Do this. No. Yeah, that's better. And usually, I mean, you don't gotta mix. I'll be mixing, even though I'm mixing my sub and everything through headphones, I definitely would advise you to try to do it on like speakers or whatever. Like I said, every time I mix, I'm usually gonna check it on speakers, like after, you feel me? But I'm used to like how my headphones sound and like just where everything should be. So I know what I'm doing with these headphones. But mostly you should probably try to like mix your sub through some type of speakers or something like that. Martin, what's good? What's good? What's good? Appreciate you pulling up. All right, let's get to it. I want more tone out of this 808 too. I feel like I want this, even though it's an R&B song, I want this 808 to be heavy. You feel me? Because it drives like a major part of the song for real. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's a Sony camera. Alright, that's good. Like webcams be real good too, but I have like a whole camera setup. And like when it kind of mixing this 808, I'm kind of boosting a lot. It's because I'm mixing it like kind of like a producer in terms of like I want more stuff to like stick out. You feel me? Because I know I produced a song, even though it was a long time ago. I produced a song because I'm trying to mix it in terms of like how I would produce it, kind of like in this day and age. You feel me? That's fine. Nah, the project isn't that crazy. I don't think so. It's just a lot of stuff going on. You feel me? That make it look like hectic. But like this is like usually like a mixing template that I use whenever I'm mixing songs. Cause sometimes I might have bigger sessions where I have to use every single thing. Today we don't really gotta use every single thing, but you never know when we go through the song, things might change around. But I just use this as like a template just cause usually I have bigger sessions than this, you feel me? All right, this kick could definitely hit a little bit harder, for sure. We can clean this up too. Like I said, we're gonna be running through this really quick, so I'm not gonna be overthinking it too much. What genres do you usually produce? I produce a lot: rap, hip hop, R&B, anything in that genre. Mostly a lot of the placements I've gotten, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of the placements I have gotten have been R&B records, but yeah, I produce like R&B, rap, trap. You feel me? All right, let's get this kick a little cleaner or a little thumpier. All right, for this kick, I fake just wanted to be punchy because for how long have you been in the music game? I would say I've been in the music industry for like since like 2017, 2016, 2017. But how long I've been making music? Since like 2011. No cap. Yeah, since like 2011. I've been making music for a long time. But in terms of like putting music out and working with artists and getting placements and all that stuff, I'll say like 2016. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a minute, I ain't gonna lie. Years for me. Alright, but that's good. I like how that sounds. I feel like the kick is punchy. I don't want to lose too much punch. 2016, I was playing the fidget spinners. I'm crying. Yeah, 2016. Yeah, I was making 2016. I mean, I'm young, but I just been doing this for a long time. I'm not too young. I'm older than I look for sure. You feel me? But I've been doing this for a little while. Yeah. All right, let me see. Niggas say you King Von the third class. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I hear that. No, I'm not related to King Von in no way. I'm not even from Chicago. Keep it a bean. But I hear that shit all the time, so I ain't tripping about it. Alright, but let me just get a little bit more separation between this kick and 808. I think I'm gonna let the kick sit in like the 100 range and let the 808 sit in like the 60. Let me see. Yeah, I like that. We don't need too much thump for the kick. The kick could just be punchy. Alright, not everything sounds good in terms of those two. Make sure though. And like when it kind of like kick and bass, I don't really be doing too much. It really just depends. If it's like not a good kick and not a good 808, then you start ODing and like mixing everything crazy. But you don't really gotta do all that because everything sounds good. But yeah, I'm not related to King Von in no way. Let me see what we doing without it. Yeah, it sounds much better. I like that. All right. I bet. So for these, it's like. Alright, I could tell that this was like printed with like reverb on it and it sounds good. But for some reason, I kind of wanted to sound a little drier. I'm gonna just throw it on a gate and just try to see if I can take some of that reverb out. Possibly. Yeah, that's better. I bet. So we got that reverb out of here. I feel like it's a little more dry, which feels better. Let me see. Yeah. Whenever it's like reverb, like printed on in the sound, reverb is like usually like lower than everything else. So like what I'll do is like I'll just gate it and like super gate like the lower sounds, and that'll get a little bit of the reverb out. You can't take everything out, but it gets some of it out. I just gotta wear that style. What type of stuff do you usually produce? It don't matter. There's nothing like, there's no such thing as like a weird ass style. You feel me? It's like, think about it like when it comes to like producing, think about it like food. You feel me? Like one person might like avocados and another person might not. You feel me? You're not weird for liking avocados and you're not weird for liking like bananas if somebody else don't like bananas. You feel me? It's just what you like. So I wouldn't say it's weird. It's just your style. You feel me? Just try to figure out how to make your style sound the best. Make plug-in B New Jazz and Jug. All right, so I'm not familiar with all those genres. Plug-in B, New Jazz, and Jug. I'm definitely tap in with that though. But that's my first time hearing the plug-in B. Where you from though? Like what city you from? right, so on the snare, we're gonna keep that reverb because I like that. That's like, that was purposely put in there, so we're gonna keep that. I feel like that sounds good. And it seems like it's like two. Oh, you from Italy? That's fire. That's fire. That's fire. I'm from Italy, but my parents Romanian. So it's like plug and be like a is that like a Italian genre, or is that just like something that just goes on all around the world type? I think volume wise be valid. I ain't gonna lie. I don't really want to change volume. I just want to make a couple stuff stand out a little bit more. But I feel like we good so far. You gotta hear it for real if you like R&B. Now it's all over the world. Yeah, nah. I love R&B. I work with like a bunch of R&B artists. I record like a bunch of R&B artists. I haven't been recording as much lately, but I record a bunch of R&B artists. I work with a bunch of R&B artists. I mix a bunch of R&B artists. I like it. But I like all genres. Me personally, for me, I like to listen to like all type of stuff. I love rap. I love trap stuff. I just like listening to a bunch of different shit. But I'm gonna tap in with that though. Plug and be. You just put me on to something new, for real. Let me make sure these drums is good. Alright, we can add more body to this snare. That's what we could do. I'm not gonna use this actually. I'm not thinking this through too much. It's just plug in and just whatever I feel like. Because the song is basically was there. I just wanted the beat to stand out more. Her vocals, I really liked how it sounds, so I'm not gonna change it too much, even though I have the whole session. But just parts of like the beat that I want to stand out more. Yeah, we need more body in this. Ooh, what I just did. Oh yeah, let me put this right here because it be getting cut off. Alright. Nah, hell no, I definitely ain't been mixing for 40 minutes. We fake, I don't even know how long I've been mixing for. We just started like, maybe like 20 minutes ago, maybe. Probably not even 20 minutes, yeah. Really just started mixing like 10 minutes ago. Let me see. Like that. There's like a little sharpness in there that I could take out for real. And I think I'm gonna start doing more mixing for like just beats wise too. Sometimes on here too, because sometimes we'll do songs, sometimes we'll do beats and stuff like that, just so people can see how to make their beats sound a little different or better or whatever you trying to learn. Let me loop that. It's valid. Like that. Yeah, when it kind of beats, for me, like beats could be, this not a beat, like I have vocals and everything. When it kind of beats, I mean, you could knock out beats really quick. You can knock out mixes really quick too, but it really just depends on the song. You feel me? I like to take my time when it comes to like mixing full records. Like I always say, when it comes to mixes and stuff, you got to think about it as like, one, the song gonna be played in like mad different places. So like, I'm listening through headphones right now, but you might be listening to it through speakers or like through laptop headphones, or when a song come out, somebody might be in a whole nother country listening through iPod headphones or like a boombox speaker. You don't know what people gonna be listening through. So you want it to sound as best as possible so that whenever anybody listen to it, regardless of what they're listening on, it sounds good for me. So I try to take my time when it kind of mixes. But usually mixes, it really just depends in terms of how long it takes me. It really just depends. Beats don't take as long, but like mixing a whole overall record might take a little longer. For sure will take a little longer for me. And I'm still gonna want this 808 to hit more, but let's get these keys in and then we're gonna bring it to some of the vocals. You know what? I know what I want to do for these pads. I feel like they are too sharp, so we're gonna saturate it a little bit so it'll be a little warmer. Do I want to use this? Forgot the name of this little tool. No. What's the name of this plugin? I can't even remember. Magma tubes. I bet. There we go. And like when it comes to saturation, oh yeah, let me show y'all. Basically, what saturation do? Like, you see how like this EQ or whatever. You see how like you can see. Okay, yeah, I can see my mouse. But you see how you can see like the notes is really playing from like only here to here. I only use saturation when, so like if I try to like boost this over here, right? Or boost some of the middle, basically like saturation is gonna add more frequency. So like if I try to like boost these highs, it's not really much here. I mean, obviously it's sound here, but it's not much here. So boosting this really isn't as efficient. You feel me? But if I saturate it, it's basically gonna add like frequencies here so that you're gonna start seeing more frequencies here that I could turn up. So basically it's adding to the sound. So that's whenever I want to add to the sound, that's when I go to like saturation as opposed to like EQ. Feel me? Let me see. I don't know if I like that plugin though. No cap. Let's see. J37. I like that. I just want to make sure we're not only getting volume, but that'll be pointless. I bet. So let's see. This should be good. I feel like we're getting too much volume though, so I gotta tweak that. Now that I got the like harmonics that I'm looking for, I could like start EQing it and make it fit into like the rest of the beat and all that. It's very subtle though, so. What I want to do too, I feel like this ARP is just literally only on the right side, and I feel like to make the overall song sound spacious, what I'm gonna do is like I'm gonna duplicate it to like the right side. Let me show y'all. Duplicate it the same exact. It's kind of like parallel compression, but in a different way. Is it not opening? I bet. So yeah, I'm gonna duplicate it, and on this side, I'm probably just gonna pan this like hard left. Let's see how this is. Alright, and then we just gonna add a lot of reverb to this, so this could feel like it's still staying at the right side, but it's giving the sound way more width. What reverb to use? Then we're gonna turn this down once we get it set up right. It's a tempo 200,000 divided by 2. Hold on, y'all. We're gonna get into the vocals just now. 60,000 divided by 200 divided by 2. I say like 150. Nah, 3 is fine. Boom. And then we could turn this side way more down. Now it feels like the sound itself got bigger. You feel me? But I fake don't want people to hear it. I want it to be like kind of like an illusion. I fake don't want people to hear it on the left side. I still want it to feel like it's the same sound because we don't want the song to change. So let me tweak that. Might be valid. So without it, with it, and it make the sound just feel way more alive. You can't really hear that it's on the left side, but it makes the sound that's on the right side feel way more alive. Feel me? I feel like that's good. If we start competing with anything, we'll tone it down. But that's good. Drums is good. Boom, 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 boom. What else we got here? I feel like we can start bringing in the vocals a little bit. Yeah, before we get, that's like the most important stuff. I usually like just tackle like the most important stuff first. No, I think we got something else. Pad. I know the pad is, there we go. But the pad is right here. We don't really gotta do much of this. Yeah, we don't gotta do much to that. We're gonna leave that like that for now until we start. Like I said, a lot of times people just, you don't gotta really just tweak everything so much, because once you start adding elements, that's when you'll start knowing what you should cut or what you shouldn't cut. You feel me? So far the sound sounded good by itself like that. Once I start bringing in the vocals, if it starts sounding like too muddy and all that, then I'm gonna start EQing a little bit more. You feel me? So I feel like that's good. So now I can start bringing in these vocals for real. Like that's good. Every time I get the drum sounding valid, for me, I go straight to the vocals. Then I'll bring in all the rest of the sounds. That's usually the way I work. So let's get it. I don't know if I organized the verses and the hooks, but I know where the hook is though. Let me see. It should be here.
You was never speaking.
Oh no.
And I won't. So
I mean, you know what? I'm gonna actually start from the beginning.
It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay.
Get this bass sounding louder. We're gonna parallel this bass. I want this bass to be a little more, what's the word I'm trying to use? Gritty, basically. It needs to be more aggressive. See. Track. Bass. Parallel. Stereo. Boom. And then this could go to all bass too. GTR. And I'm just putting on pre-fader just so I can hear what this parallel compression is doing by itself. And what I'm basically trying to do is I'm trying to have something that's mad aggressive, and then we're just gonna blend that in just a little bit. Let's see. like that. I don't want not too much low end. Just more bite. That's the word I'm looking for. More bite to it. All right, that might be valid. I don't like that white noise that's in there though. This might work. Press it a little bit. Nah, I don't like the white noise in there. That gotta go. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. All right, we can work with that. We can work with that, and then we're gonna blend that back in. With the kick is super important. And I'm gonna turn it up to the point where it's like, let's say if the kick was like right here, this bass is gonna make the overall bass be like right behind the kick. You feel me? Too much. We're gonna dial it back. Then that should be valid. Let me see. That's valid. All right, let's see how that goes to the 808, and then we can add the vocals. That's good.
What am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I have been holding on so long. You've been playing hide and go seek with my heart, which we never started.
Turn this down, this vocal down, this vocal needs to... There's no processing on the vocal yet or nothing. Yeah, there's no process on the vocals or nothing like that, and it sounds good, so we're not gonna have to process it too much. But I just want to turn it down because I feel like it's too loud right now.
What am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I have been holding on so long. You've been playing hide and go seek with my heart, which we never started.
Okay.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away.
And honestly, what I want to do right now is oh shit, should this even be on? Yes, we're not doing nothing with it. I wanna remember in the beginning I was saying I wanted everything to sound a little more glued. So we're gonna compress on like the mix bus level just so everything could just glue in a little bit more. I could do it right now because I feel like it's still a little bit more separation between each element. And it's just slight glue.
But you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home again. No, what am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I have been holding on so long. You've been playing hide and go seek with my heart, which we never started.
All right, that sounds alive. I like that. I like that. Everything sounds together. Everything sounds in your face. It's more alive like than the original. I'm not gonna check the reference right now until we start tweaking the vocals up a little bit. And we'll see how far we are off and on from it. But I like how it sounds so far. This wavy. Let me see. Where we at? All right, let's start tweaking these vocals a little bit, and then we're gonna get way more in depth.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been
I'm gonna I'ma just throw this. If it look like if it look like so much stuff is going on, just it's not as complex as it seems. For me, it's very simple. For me, it's just a bunch of routing up stuff so I can have control of everything when the mix is done. But basically, I'm just having a NLS channel just drive it a little bit before I even start mixing the vocals, and then I'm gonna start EQing everything. For me.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you.
Alright, but let's get to it. I really like how the vocal was recorded, so you could tell I don't really need. We're not gonna EQ a lot because it sounds good already, just like this. And there's a lot of space in the vocal too. When there's a lot of space in the beat, you don't gotta really. You really gotta EQ OD. If there's a lot of stuff going on in the beat, that's when you gotta EQ OD because you gotta clear out space from all of the elements. But this is really like 3 drum sounds, an 808, and like arpeggios so far. You feel me? So we don't gotta go crazy. The vocal really gotta drive this song to where it needs to be. We're not gonna EQ too much. I want it to sound natural.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again. No, what am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I've been holding on so long. You've been playing hide and go seek with my heart, which we never started.
Alright, let's go.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again. No, what am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I've been holding on so long. You've been playing hide and go seek with my heart, which we never started. No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home.
I need this vocal to be brighter. We're gonna take out a little more. Excuse me.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again. Oh no, what am I doing wrong? No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again. Oh no, what am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I have been holding on so long. You've been playing hide and go seek with my heart. No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again. Oh no, what am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I have been holding on so long. You've been playing hide and go seek with my heart, which we never started. No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again. Oh no, what am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I have been holding on so long. You've been playing hide and go seek with my heart, which we never started. No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again. Oh no, what am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I have been holding on so long. You've been playing hide and go seek with.
Alright, very subtle EQ. That just cleaned it up a little bit. Just mad subtle. Just took out a couple of frequencies that I don't like. I feel like that's a little bit, but it sounds good. Like this is the difference between it on and off.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you.
And if you pay
stay.
attention to like the mid range and the high mids, it's like it just opens up and you could hear the drums a little more.
No more
especially when where those drums are, like those distorted drums. Like if you pay attention to that, that clears up OD.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late.
All right, that's valid. Put this bass in.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again. No, what am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I've been holding on so long. You've been playing hide and go seek with my heart, which we never started.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Let me add this sound.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from.
This pad too, the same thing that we did with the because it's like I don't want this song to feel unbalanced, because like this pad is like, if you pay attention, this pad is playing mostly out of the left side, and I want the whole song to feel big. So we're gonna do the same thing that we did like with the arpeggio keys to this, where we're gonna just duplicate it and add reverb to it and pan it right, and it should make it feel like wider. Let me see. If it don't sound good, we just take it off.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away.
You see, we just gonna use the same reverb. We don't gotta be too difficult about it. And just pan it right.
No more excuses, but you
And now it kind of feel like you threw a doubler on it. It feels wider. You feel me?
no more excuses, but you always find a way to.
But it don't feel like the sound. It don't feel like the sound is panned like left. It just feels like the sound is like in the exact same place where it's at. But for some reason, it just feels. Oh, it's kind of like a trick. It just feels like it's overall bigger. But the panning didn't change in no way.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a.
I'm definitely gonna have to EQ it though, just to make sure I don't compete. So basically this duplicated sound is basically just reverb, a reverb version of the sound, but it makes it feel like it's in a space. Boom, there we go. Without it, see, it's just from the left side. And with it, it feels like it's filling up both sides, but the sound is still coming from the left. I bet let's get it. Let's add this. Might take it off for the ARP, maybe. All right, let's add these vocals in.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again. No, what am I doing wrong?
Oh yeah, let me add a de-esser to this.
No more excuses, no more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me.
I just want to get those, all them times she's essing like crazy. It's not purposely, but just to tame it a little bit, I'm gonna just add a de-esser to it, and it should be
No
good.
more excuses, but
But we'll do that
always
after. Let me
find
get
a
some of this pain
way
frequency
to
out.
get away from me.
Boom.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. No more excuses.
Actually, I'm gonna get some of that pain frequency out first before I even do that. So let me see. And I'm listening for that part where it feels like it's kind of whistling. You feel me? That part where it feels like it's kind of whistling, I'm gonna get that part out. That's like the pain frequency area.
More excuses, no 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 more excuses.
There we go. That's good.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again, no. What am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I've been holding on so long. You've been playing hide and go seek with my heart, which we never started. No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again, no. What am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I've been holding.
Feel like it's still something is competing. OD might be the ARP.
No more excuses, but you. No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me.
Yep, it's definitely the ARP.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again, no. What am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I've been. No more.
Like this right here.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again, no. What am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I've been holding on so long. You've been playing hide and go seek with.
Sounds good.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again, no. What am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I've been holding on so long.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I do want to bring up the vocal a little bit more, so I'm probably gonna use like a RVox or something like that, just like a first level like of compression, just to bring the vocal up a little bit.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again, no. What am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I've been holding on so long. You've been playing hide and go seek with my heart, which we never started. No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you
That's
stay.
valid.
Coming home late.
Very small. Don't want to do too much. For me, should be
No
good.
more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming.
All right, bet. So now I can bring these pads back in, and then if I bring these pads in and I feel like it's I can't hear the vocal no more, that's when I'll know like, all right, bet these pads are the ones that's competing with the vocal, and I can just EQ it.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away.
And that's what I feel like is happening for me. The pads gotta clean it. Pads is competing with this vocal a little bit.
No more.
Clean that up.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to
Let me see. Let me see.
get me. No you always find a way to get away.
Honestly, should I parallel this? No, I can't do that. That wouldn't make sense. We group these. So this is both going to the synth bus. Let me see what else is going there. I bet. So we could just tweak it over here instead.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me.
That sounds good though.
No more excuses, but you always find a way.
Sounds more alive. I'm gonna actually keep that.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me.
Yeah, I'm keeping that.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late.
Me boosting up those mids made it feel like those pads are more alive and you can feel it like more in your chest kind of, feel me? So it's giving it a little bit more body and a little bit more life. So I just want to find where it was competing and then take that out, but I'm keeping that body part in there.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. No more excuses, but you
I feel like it's right here. Right here, the vocal kind of gets a little unclear, so I could just turn this down a little bit.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again. No, what am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I've been holding.
That's valid. I like that.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away.
Let me do the same thing for the ARP, for arpeggio keys. Make sure that's clean. Where that's going, keys. Where's it competing with the pads? I don't want these pads to compete at all. I know we keep going back and forth, but what you're trying to do is I'm trying to make sure that the pads, if the two pads, which is like the main sounds, if those don't compete, then honestly the rest of the songs just fit into place like a puzzle low key. But I just want to make sure these two things don't compete at all. And they just gotta live in its own areas. I don't like it right here. Yes. Now it feels like when I pulled that back, it feels like the sound, like for my ears, obviously I'm sitting in front of the speaker, but it feels like the sound moved back a little bit for me. So now it's like level, balanced. It's sitting in like the right seats basically. It should be good now. Alright, we good. I'm gonna compress both sounds, both keys a little bit more, just so that those high notes don't peak out too much, don't get too loud. I want all those, basically all the notes of the arpeggio. I'm not gonna sing it, but basically all the notes of the arpeggiator, I just want it to be consistent in terms of volume. For me, if they're consistent, it's not gonna feel like one part just getting too loud. That's valid. It's contained. For me, add these drums back in. Add this bass back in. The bass probably gonna push it up a little bit more. So far, so good. Matter of fact, let me hear how this sound in speakers real quick. See, to make sure. Alright, I feel like that's good. Let's get these vocals in here. We straight. Alright, but let's get it. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Oh, speaker still on.
Stay, coming home late again. Oh no, what am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I've been holding on so.
I bet. So now, I like how the vocals sound in terms of like clarity wise. The vocals is clear. You could hear it. I just think some parts she gets a little lower and some parts she gets a little louder. So I'm gonna just compress it one more time, just so the vocal could be consistent. And then after we get the consistency, we gonna get a little more clarity, and we should be good. Let me see. 2, that's fine. It's still like background vocals and stuff that we haven't touched and tweaked yet, but we're gonna get to that.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again. Oh no, what am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I've been holding on so long. You've been playing hide and go seek with my heart, which we never started. No more excuses, but you always find a way.
Let me go to this part of the song.
And I won't be your secret to keep all night. Basically, I'm saying I beat the game you've been playing. You was never speaking my language, no. Just thinking how that I could give to you. Why you so selfish? Looking now when I'm petty, and you cause all this damage. Should've known this is what you do, but I can't.
Like her vocal in this is like very like soft, so I don't want the vocal to be aggressive too much. You feel me? I want the vocal to be consistent and contained. That's why I kind of got like a mid attack, kind of like it's a little faster, but kind of like a mid release too. Because if I make the release a little too fast, it's gonna be like too aggressive. Like if I was mixing like a rap song, but her vocal is soft for me, so I just want everything to sound contained. Like when she gets too loud, I want it to push it in so it could be pause. I want it to squeeze the overall vocal so it could be less dynamic. You feel me?
Basically, I'm saying I beat the game you've been playing. You was never speaking my language, no. Just thinking how that I could give to you. Why you so selfish?
I think that's good. We're gonna add like a de-esser. Get those S's out.
Basically, I'm saying I beat the game you've been playing. You was never speaking my language, no. Just thinking how that I could.
I'm just listening for the S's right here.
Just thinking how that I could. Just thinking how that I could give to you.
And the T's, like the S's and the T's, I just want it to be a little more subtle, and then that's it. We don't really got it. I don't really got to DS too much because her S's is not really too crazy.
Just thinking how.
Ooh. Turn this up.
Just thinking how. Just thinking how that.
And I'm just trying to, I'm tweaking the de-esser to the point where I don't want the S's to be completely gone, because if it's completely gone, it's gonna sound like the person got a lisp. But I want to tweak it to the point where it's just not hurting your ears. You feel me? It's just not. It just sounds natural. It don't sound like too crazy.
Just thinking how that I could give to you.
Yeah, that's much better
Just thinking how.
for me. Just pay attention to the S.
Just thinking how. Just thinking how that I could give to.
Yeah, that's much better. Bring these drums back in, man.
Just thinking how that I could give to you.
And once we start adding like reverb and delays and everything, that's what's really gonna bring the song to life. But right now we just taking care of like the clarity and everything.
Basically, I'm saying I beat the game you've been playing. You was never speaking my language, no. Just thinking how that I could give to you. Why you so selfish? Looking now when I'm petty. There you go.
I don't really gotta do much. I like how this sounds. I usually just put this C6 in here because this gets rid of it's just like a template that part of my template that I have, but this C6 get rid of like the pain frequencies. Don't really need it. Honestly, the chain is really good. I'm just gonna put it here because I know once I start adding everything in, it'll probably have those pain frequencies, but I don't really need it, honestly.
Basically, I'm saying I beat the game you've been playing. You was never speaking my language, no. Just thinking how that I could.
No, it's making a big difference though. I bet that's good.
Basically, I'm saying I beat the game you've been playing. You was never speaking my language, no. Just thinking how that I could give to you. Why you so selfish? Looking now when I'm petty. There you cause all this damage. Should've known it's this way you do. But
Vocals in your face. Let's bring these strings in. All right, so just looking at these strings, see how like this area is like lower than like this area, and then this area is lower than that area. More than likely, I already know I'm gonna have to like compress this strings because like it's inconsistencies. I'm gonna listen to it though, but just from looking at it, I could just kind of fake tell. Like I might have to compress it. But you gotta understand too, it don't need to be perfect because strings, obviously, if somebody's really playing strings in real life, IRL, it wouldn't be like all the same volume. So that's why I say I gotta listen to it first because it might not need it. You feel me? Let me bring these other vocals, these other backgrounds, because I just want to hear it. Okay, we don't need this right now. Give me a second. Alright, the strings are very subtle. I like what they at in terms of volume wise. I don't really want to change the volume. I just feel like a specific part could just be a little bit more turned up. So let's see. Specific frequency, I mean. Use like that. Yeah. I don't remember the name of this. 2500. No. What's the name of this plugin? We have 560. Yes. All right. The reason why I like using this plugin is basically like this is kind of like how I hear like EQ. So like all my low frequencies at the bottom and the high frequencies at the top. It's kind of how I explain, even in my other videos, I explain like how I hear EQ. So whenever I'm mixing like sounds, I like to use this because you could just visually see where you're boosting the sound. You feel me? And it makes it, to my ears, it makes it more noticeable. You feel me? And I like how it sounds. You know what? Let me go. We can't tweak this yet because I gotta bring these background vocals in first. So you know what we're gonna do is we're gonna start from the top, make sure everything is good, and then we're gonna start working on the background vocals. We start adding like reverb and delays and everything. Make sure none of these is competing, and then we're gonna get busy with the reverb. Drums is good. That is good. These is good, but I feel like this. Yo, Mills was goody. I feel like these. I I feel like this compression is doing too much. It's clamping it too much. It's not breathing. So I'll probably change the settings. That's better. Alright, then we could bring back in our vocals. Let's see.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again, no.
Turn this up.
Trying to make you stay. Coming home late again, no. What am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I've been holding on.
I bet. So now I could just start adding like the reverb and everything, because I feel like right now it sounds clean. But for it to like fit into the beat and all that stuff, that's when I gotta start like adding like the reverbs and everything, and then we should be valid. So that's what I'm gonna do. We already have reverb here. Hold on, let me check the reference track real quick before we even get to that. There we go.
More excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late.
Alright, so her vocal in the reference track don't really even have too much reverb, but me listening to it, I feel like I think when I add OD reverb, just because it's like mad space in the beat, and like the reference track, really you can't really hear the elements of the beat too much because it's a 2-track. But with it in the mix that we got, I think it's way more space, so I could just add way more reverb. So we'll see what's that looking like. What's the tempo?
No more excuses, but you always find a way to
50,
get away
75,
from me.
37. Let's go.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again.
Yeah, like I always say, I always turn my reverb. I always turn my reverb like super high before I start tweaking it. Because if you could get it sounding good while it's like super high like that, once you bring it into like the level it should be, it should sound valid. So let me see, 50, was it 75? Maybe I'm gonna use 75.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get. No more excuses, but you always.
It's better, 75.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again.
And it's just, this reverb is just to put it in a space, and then we're gonna add like the long reverb for like the lusciousness and all that stuff.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again. No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late.
Like that. We're gonna leave that right there for now. Let me hear it with the bass.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late.
I like that. All right. I don't want to add none of the sounds yet. They always lose long and short reverbs for every mix. It really depends on, most of the time, yes, I do use a short and long reverb. But like, so like when I'm producing, I use like 3 reverbs, right? I'll use like a short reverb, I'll use like a mid reverb, and I'll use like a long reverb. So like short is like anything from like, let's say, let me show you. Short is anything from like, the way I do it, short is anything from like 1 second down. Mid is from like anywhere from like 1 second to like 175, 2. And then anything from like, but when I'm mixing, I don't usually use mid reverbs as much unless I need it. But long reverbs is like anything 2 seconds and above. You feel me? I always use short reverb because a short reverb is gonna put you in a space. So like, you see, like without this short reverb on her vocal, this is muted. If you really can pay attention, you could hear her basically standing in front of the microphone. Like it feels like, okay, somebody's right in front of the microphone performing. Like it feels like, if you could kind of envision it, like picture it, it feels like she's right in front in the studio room. I could fake see and hear the studio that they're in, and she's like right in front of the microphone performing. But the short reverb is gonna put her in a room where, like, let's say if I wanted to put her in like a bathroom or like a closet or like a bar or something like that, you feel me? That's what the short reverb is for. It's gonna put her in a room, in a space, for me. So the short reverb is for that.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to.
Now it don't feel like she's standing right in front of like a microphone. It don't feel like she's in the studio room. It kind of feel like she's in a bar and like in a small club or something like that. So it's making the vocal feel a little bigger. That's what the short reverb is for.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away.
And then a long reverb. Let me see. In terms of time, like I said, this beat is a lot of space. So in terms of time, I'm probably gonna set it to like 3 seconds. It's obviously based on like tempo. The tempo is like for 200 for this song. Yeah. So 3. But the long reverb is basically to make the vocals sound more ambient. You feel me? And just to give it more lushness and vibe. You feel me?
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me.
But I don't use it for every song. So like a way that I think about it is like, if a song is like super fast tempo, a lot of times you don't have that much space, because you gotta think about reverb is like, let's say I clap and the reverb is just gonna last for like mad long, right? In a fast tempo song where you got mad stuff going on, you can't really have, I mean, you can do whatever. There's no rules in music, but I usually don't have like big long reverbs in fast tempo songs because it's gonna cloud in with everything. So like, let's say I clap and then the reverb is going on, but the person is rapping again, or another sound is coming in. It's basically gonna blur up the other sounds or blur up the other vocals. But for a song like this, even though the tempo is 200, it's basically like 3/4, and like the way she's singing is mad breaks in between. So like the reverb got time to like last for me. So that's why I add a long reverb and a short reverb. Every song ain't the same though. Some songs I do no reverb. Some songs I do short reverb only. Sometimes I might do a long reverb only. It really just depends on the song. It depends on the way the person is rapping or singing, and it depends on like how much stuff is in the beat. But anyway, let me add that.
No more excuses, but
So like pay attention to like how the reverb like lasts, and you'll notice that when she stops rapping, when she stops singing, you hear like the reverb last long. But if it was like mad other stuff, or if she kept singing after that, I wouldn't have a reverb this big.
no more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me.
See, I was like mad space there to allow the reverb. If it was like just a bunch of stuff going on, I wouldn't be able to do that.
No more excuses, but you always find a way.
Meta flanger. Let me add like some flanger to this reverb.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again, no. What am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I've been holding on so long. You've been playing hide and go seek with my heart, which we never started. No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again, oh no. What am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I've been holding on so long.
Like that. I'm bringing the rest of the sounds to see if it's too loud or if it's too low. Let me see.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to.
And the way I tell if the reverb is too loud or too low, one, you don't want to hear reverb too much. You want to kind of feel it. And like if it starts making the vocal feel like a little bit too muddy. If I turn this reverb up, you'll notice like her main lead vocal gets like super muddy, and I don't want that for me.
No more excuses, but you always.
And when I mean muddy, it's like you can't really understand what she's saying. You feel me? It's getting paused thicker for me. But once I turn it down, you'll notice that you can understand everything she's saying clearly, and that's when I know I bet that's the right level.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to
feel like all those reverbs is kind of competing with these main sounds a little bit. So let's make sure that's not happening. Remember, I put reverb on these pads and these keys too, so that's also creating like a little bit more muddiness. So what I'm gonna do is I have like a all effects. Just basically all the effects in my song. All the effects in the song is basically going here. So I'm just gonna clean that up a little bit over here.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a bad get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying you stay. Coming home late again, oh no. What am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I've been holding on so long. You've been playing hide and go seek with my heart. Wish we never started. No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again, oh no. What am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing.
These are competing for sure. The sides of these, it's just too much. It's more clear.
Again, oh no. What am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I've been holding on so long. You've been playing hide and go seek with my heart. Wish we never started.
Alright, let me add some. This vocal needs to be wider though. It's too in the middle, down the middle. So I'm just gonna add like a doubler just to make the vocals a little wider, just so it can be a little more present.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again, oh no. What am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I've been holding on so long. You've been playing hide and go seek with my heart. Wish we never started. No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again, oh no. What am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I've been holding on so long. You've been playing.
Try this flanger one more time.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again, oh no. What am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I've been holding on so long.
Yeah, that sounds better, especially when the beat drop.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again, oh no. What am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I've been holding.
And I feel like it's making the overall vocal a little bit wider. So we're gonna keep that, and then we're gonna add like some delays throughout the entire verse. Let's see.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me.
I kind of want these delays to have like a telephone effect because there's a lot going on the sides already. So I don't want it to compete. Yeah.
No more excuses, but you always find a way.
Cause like all that reverb gonna build up. Basically, it's like imagine like being in an auditorium and everybody sitting in like one seat. Basically.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again, oh no. What am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I have been holding on so long. You've been playing hide and go seek with my heart. Wish we never started. No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again, oh no.
That should be valid. Once I put the drums and everything in, it should be valid.
Way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again, oh no. What am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I have been holding on so long. You've been playing hide and go seek with my heart. Wish we never started.
All right, I like that.
Way to get away from me. It's been a
All right, I want to hear this through the speakers real quick just to see where we at, and then we're gonna continue with the mix. But I like where it's at so far. Let's see, I gotta read this real quick.
to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again, oh no. What am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I have been holding on so long. You've been playing hide and go seek with my heart. Wish we never started. To get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again, oh no. What am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I have been holding on so long. You've been
All right, so boom. After listening to it on my speakers, I feel like the reverbs on like those pads and the keys that we added in the beginning, I kind of feel like it's making it a little muddy. You feel me? And I feel like the vocal could be a little more clear, so I'm gonna EQ the vocal a little bit more. The vocal I feel like still got a little bit more mud like in the mid-range, but I muted these pads, the reverb that I added to the pads, and I feel like it just cleared up the beat. I'm cleared up the song a little bit more. So let me see how it sounds now.
to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again.
I feel like it loses life for a little bit. See, this is the thing about like I'm trying to figure out, because this is more like a creative thing. It's with the reverbs on the side, I feel like the overall sound is bigger, but it gets a little more muddy. So I gotta just clean up the sides a little bit more when I add that in.
Get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay.
Yeah, it feels much bigger. So we're gonna keep it. I just gotta make it clearer.
To get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make
Start with the pad. Right here. That don't need to be in the sides. So we can get rid of that. That's good. Oh, my back. All right, let's see about this art. Oh, I know what it is too. I could turn this pad down a little bit more. Alright, I think that should be good.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get.
Yes, the vocals itself, still a little too much mud in there, so we're gonna clean that up. Take this metal flanger off.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again, oh no, what am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I have been holding on so long. You've been playing hide and go seek. No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again, oh no, what am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I have been holding on so long. You've been playing hide and go seek.
Let me add the CLA to it, just so the vocal could come up a little more.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again, oh no, what am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I have been holding on so.
And I feel like this vocal sounds very clean. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add like decapitator to it, just so it could be a little more grungy, and it could give it a little bit more life, because it just sounds a little too clean to me.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again, oh no, what am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I have been holding on so long. You've been playing hide and go seek with my heart, which we never started. No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay.
I like that. All right, we're getting there now.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again, oh no, what am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I have been holding on so long. You've been playing.
All right, that's better. Much more clear. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add like a lo-fi to the delays, to the overall delays, because I feel like the delays just peaking out too much. I want it to feel like an instrument as opposed to actual delays. Lo-fi, boom. And like I said, what I use lo-fi for is basically like that, you know, like that OVO, that Drake sound. Basically this is kind of all the samples from the top. So instead of using like a high pass filter, it's basically just eliminating like the sample itself, so it makes it feel like very lo-fi sounding.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again, oh no, what am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I have been holding on so long. You've been playing hide and go seek with my heart, which we never started.
There we go.
No more excuses, but you
So you can hear it, but it's more like a feeling now.
get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late.
Yeah, you could barely hear it, and the feedback is too long. On the reverb, turn it down.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying.
All right, this could hit a little harder too.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again, oh no.
Oh,
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me.
something about her vocal. I want to, let me see.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again, oh no, what am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I've been holding on so.
No, it is. The vocal needs to be more saturated. It just sounds too clean to me. I don't like it. Not that I don't like it. I just need it to be, to fit more in the vibe of the song. It needs to be a little more warm.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again, oh no, what am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I've been holding on so long. You've been playing hide and go seek with my heart, which we never started.
Let me put this here real quick, just so I could see.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again, oh no, what am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so
All right, but I like where that is now. Everything is in, everything is clear. Her vocals is clear, so we could start. Play from the top real quick. Make sure this is good.
Buggy body this shit.
no more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again, oh no, what am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I've been holding on so long. You've been playing hide and go seek with my heart, which we never started.
This shit.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again, oh no, what am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I've been holding on so long. You've been playing hide and go seek with my heart, which we never.
This shit.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me.
This shit.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again, oh no, what am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I've been holding on so long. You've been playing hide and go seek with my heart, which we never started. To get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again, oh no, what am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so
I don't know if I want these delays to be on the sides. Might let it go straight through the middle. Let me see, because I feel like the overall record is like in the same spot. I needed to have a little more depth, so I'm gonna put this delay down the middle. Maybe let me see how this gonna sound.
to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again, oh no, what am I doing wrong? But I know
Yeah, that's
it's
better.
nothing, so I've been holding on so long. You've been playing hide and go seek with my heart.
I'm gonna add some more reverb to that delay just to push it deeper.
To get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again, oh no, what am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I've been holding on so long. You've been playing hide and go seek with my heart, which we never started.
I like that. Sounds good.
To get away from me, it's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late
And
again.
adding like that, the telephone effect and like the lo-fi on that delay, even though it's right in the middle, it don't feel like it's competing with the main vocal, because it's not basically living in like the same frequency space basically.
To get away from me, it's been a battlefield trying
And you can barely hear it anyway.
to stay. Coming home late again. No, what am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I've been holding on so long. You've been playing hide and go seek with my heart. Wish we never started.
All right, that's valid. We could go to these background vocals now. They had stuff on the background vocals, and I took them off, but I might throw them back on because I don't want my mix to sound too different from what they originally did. So let me listen to this reference track one more time. Let's see.
Way to get away from me, it's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again. Oh no, what am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I've been holding on so.
All right, bet. So on the backgrounds, it's that auto pan on it. So I took the auto pan off, but I think if I where did I keep the original background vocals? Let's see. I don't remember. I think it should be this. But I don't want to take the auto pan off too much, because if I do, it's gonna make it sound a little too. You know what? It might sound a little bit too different. But you know what? What we're gonna do is we're gonna add a doubler to it. That'll probably give the same feeling. If not, we'll keep it. So I don't need this. Hide and make inactive. I bet. What I'm gonna start off with is I'm gonna just copy everything to the background bus, just so we can have the same feel as the leads. Second. And then we're gonna sort through each individual background vocal. Where is it? Leads. Yeah, put this here. Just copy everything. My computer moving so slow. Boom, 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 boom. CLA. Yes, sir. Boom. And like I said, you don't really need all of these plugins to get your. Most of these plugins ain't really doing too much stuff. It's getting a record to sound how it needs to sound for sure, but I'm just making minor tweaks on some of them. They're not doing like nothing too crazy.
To get away from me,
Let's see.
it's been a battlefield.
First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut out all these spaces in between, because we don't need background noise when it comes to backgrounds. That's fine. Another thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna R-box it a little more because it's backgrounds. Oh shit, this is the wrong one. Oh, my bad. This could go right here. All right. Okay, these vocals are pretty low. So I gotta push the vocal up. That's why it's very important in terms of like where you record your vocals, because when you start boosting it up and turning it up, you'll start hearing like the background noise and like the room that they recorded in. But we're gonna get rid of all of that. We ain't tripping about that. Boom, leads. I don't hear the. Oh.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make.
I actually want the background vocals to be on the sides. So what I'm gonna do is take this decapitator off and I'm gonna add a doubler.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from.
Because it feels like these kind of feel like harmonies for me.
Always find a way to, always find a way to get away from me. Coming home late again, oh no. What?
All right, and I want to flip the compression too, because I don't want the compression to be I don't want the compression to be the same compression as the lead bus. I want it to be separate. I mean different. So you see how like the attack and the release is like the attack is slow and well mid, and the release is like a little faster. So like if I'm flipping it for background vocals, I'm gonna just make this attack a little slower. I'm gonna do it by ear obviously, but I'm gonna make it a little faster, and then I'm gonna make the release slower, because the two opposites is gonna make the background vocals stand out a little more.
Battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again. Battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again. Battlefield trying. Always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again. Oh no, what am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I've been holding on so long. You've been playing hide and go seek with my heart. Wish we never started. Wish we never. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming.
And it usually I have like a processing that I do for my harmonies, but for this record, I kind of want the background vocals to sound very similar to the leads. What I do want to sound different is the reverb that I use. So I had like a bunch of long reverb for the main vocal, but for the background vocal, I'm probably gonna use like more short reverb, because I kind of want to make it seem like, so like if you can imagine like somebody like in a bar like performing and they had like background singers, you feel me? I kind of want to feel like, I want it to feel like these are like the background singers, so I still want the background vocals to feel like they're in a bar or something like that. For me, so I'm gonna use short reverb and just turn the short reverb really high.
It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again. Oh no, what am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I've been holding on so long. You've been playing hide and go seek with my heart. Wrong, but I know it's nothing, so I've been holding on so long. You've been playing hide and go seek with my heart. Wish we never started.
And I don't want this for the background vocals. The background vocals gotta sit back a little bit, so I'm just gonna do a high pass filter on it.
Always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again. Oh no, what am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I've been.
So now you can still hear the background vocals, but it feels like it's literally in the back. And it made the main vocal push out a little bit more. I like this. All right, let me add the rest of the sounds. We can hear how it all sounds all together. We get in there. And another thing I'm gonna do, just so like the backgrounds could be, I'm gonna add something to this, just so the backgrounds could be a little. Why is backgrounds going to all lead bus? Not supposed to. Supposed to go to all background bus. What I'm gonna do for the backgrounds is I want the backgrounds to have a little bit of like a, not a radio effect, but a little bit of like a loudspeaker effect. You feel me? So it could be different. If it's slightly different from the main vocal, it's gonna stand out a little bit more. For me, so I'm gonna add that to it. What was I doing? All background vocals, yeah.
But I know it's nothing, so I've been holding on so long. You've been playing hide and go seek with my heart. Wish we never started wrong. But I know it's nothing, so I've been holding on so long. You've been playing hide and go seek with my heart. Wish we never started.
sounds. That's fire. See, let me just add in all these, and then we're gonna start putting it in the right place. But I just want to hear how it sounds so far. All right, bet. All right, so this is where I'm gonna keep some of what they had on like the original record, so I don't want it to sound different. Let me bring the original stems in there real quick, just so I can see what they did. So I wanted to give that same effect like as the pan. I'm gonna keep the mix that I have, but they had an auto pan in here, and they had a. We don't need this. We can keep this. We can keep the pan. There's some CLA effects on here too. Yeah, I want to keep that on there. So I don't totally want to disregard what the engineer that recorded it that they did. So yeah, I'm gonna just bring this to what I'm doing. We're gonna keep that CLA effects. They had that on there, and I don't need this. So I'm gonna keep this pan and see how the pan. If the pan throws off, if the pan kind of throws off the mix, I'm gonna take that off because I really don't like panning background vocals too much. Because especially with this auto panning, because sometimes it just makes it feel. Oh shit! I don't think I could use this here. Sometimes it makes it feel too inconsistent. I feel like something is missing vocal wise. Oh, I know what it is. This R box is doing too much. I know what it is. It's the doubler. The doubler is making the backgrounds a little unclear. So instead of adding a doubler there, I'm just gonna pan it myself. This one specifically could just go right behind the vocal. Background vocals, I could compress a little more. How do I feel about the CLA effects? I want it to be a little wider, but not too much. Let's see how a flange would sound. Not that one. Not this either. Let's see. Oh no, I actually know exactly what I want to do. GTR stomp. Chorus on there.
Nah. No, and I won't be yours.
All right, bet. That's perfect. I just do a little chorus on there so I can get out the way of the main vocal, but it's not as wide as if I was throwing like a doubler on it for me. So it's just giving it like a little bit of width.
Nah. No, and I won't be yours. Nah.
But like I'm not hearing something is making it less audible, and I'm trying to figure out what that is.
Nah.
It's the compression.
Nah. No, and I won't be yours. Nah. You stay for me. No, and I won't be yours.
I'll put this on a different bus because this is background vocals, but it feels like a main lead. So I'm gonna just put it on a main lead hook bus, and I'm gonna give this the same processing as the main lead. Oh, don't freeze on me. We are good. We are good. I'm basically just dragging everything from the lead bus. I'm basically just dragging everything from the lead bus onto this hook bus because that's gonna be like basically that second set of background vocals. You know what? I don't like how this sounds. We add some compression to it to bring it forward.
Never started.
Like some type of like panning. For some reason it's not letting me pan. Yo, I too what to do. Appreciate you pulling up. Just mixing a record that I produced like a while ago. So bro, we should be almost done with it real soon. Just trying to get in the background vocals. Appreciate you pulling up though. I need to find which background vocal is going to serve as like the main background vocal first before I even start bringing these up. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Alright, bet. So basically this is not supposed to be in the background. This is basically supposed to be like another lead vocal. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just drag this up here. So I don't mess it up. Mess up the record. Let me just move this here. Let me duplicate it. Boom. Alright, bet. Should be straight now. Throw this artist on there. That sounds much better as a lead. Why do I have two auto tunes here? That was a mistake. Take one out. Let me listen to the reference track and see how they had this section, because I think they had like special effects on there. I want to kind of keep some of them.
But I can't make you stay for me. No, and I won't.
Okay, so that's how the reference sounds.
But I
Okay, no. Change it up.
can't make you stay for me. No, and I won't be me. Oh, and I.
Okay, so that's the main background vocals. What is the second background vocals back in that?
Make you stay.
I think it's this.
I can't make you stay for me.
Yep.
Oh,
I'm gonna just add a doubler to it.
be your secret to keep knowing.
Alright, then when I bring in everything, it should sound. It got OD loud. My bad. That's my fault. I think I had the wrong thing turned on. It should be good now. Let me know if it's too loud now. No.
Started, and I can't make you stay for me. Oh, and I won't be your secret to keep on. I can't make you stay for me. Oh, and I.
And for like these, I know it looks all over the place, but for like these back, I'm just putting like everything in like in the right spot, because they had the background vocal. Basically, they had the background vocals in the background section, but it actually was a main vocal, lead vocal that they was recording. So I'm just trying to move everything around. This is a background vocal for sure. This is a background vocal. This is a background vocal. This is a background vocal. This is a lead. I can hide this. Don't need that. Where's this going to? Hook bus though. I bet this is going to hook bus. All right, that's good.
Wish we never started.
I can turn this on.
And I can't make you stay for me.
All right, I want some type of effect on these background vocals, just so it could sound a little bit different. I'm gonna roll. You know what? Before I even do that, let me just roll off some of the top, man, so I can sit back a little
Wish we
bit.
never started.
Excuse me.
And I can't make you stay for me. Oh, and I won't be your secret to keep on. I can't make you stay for me. Oh,
You just basically giving every single background vocal its own space, and then it should be good.
wish we never started. And I can't.
And when I'm thinking about backgrounds in terms of having its own space, it's not really like only an EQ thing. Sometimes it could be like literally where it's sitting. Like one background could be dead center. Like let's say this like the lead vocal. One background could be like behind the lead vocal, and then one background could be to the sides. Whether you throw a doubler on it or whether you pan one to the left, pan one to the right, but it's basically just putting the backgrounds in like different spots. And then I'm gonna start EQing it to create like more separation. But right now I'm just trying to put it in the right spot for her. And I don't need all that background noise either. Get rid of that. I usually edit the tracks before I get it, but I'll do that after, before I finalize it.
I started. And I can't make you stay for me. Oh, and I won't be your secret to keep on. I can't make you stay for me.
Alright, for me, so just adding that to the background, to that main background vocal, that little telephone effect basically just gave it like a different feel and gave it a little bit more separation for me.
I started. And I can't make you stay for me. Oh, and I won't be your secret to keep on. I can't make you stay for me. Oh, and I won't be your secret to keep on. Basically, I'm saying I beat the game you've been playing. You was never speaking my language, no. Just to get home. give to you. Why you so selfish? Looking now when I'm petty, and you cause all this damage. Should've known this.
All right, bet this is going to background bus. I can add what I think it needs is this background bus needs some delays on it because it's just too dry. Don't want to use the same exact delays, so I'm gonna send it to this 1/8 delay. I'm gonna use the same timing maybe, but it's just a different delay, so I can change the sound a little bit.
I started, and I can't make you stay for me. No, I can't.
You know what I'm gonna do too? I'm gonna add auto-tune to this delay. The reason being is some of it, I'm not melodyning this, but some of it is a little pitchy, right? So if I add auto-tune to the delay, it's gonna be like basically like a second auto-tune. Whenever the vocal is hitting the delay, it's gonna be like a second auto-tune to just pitch it, to keep it in pitch as the delays, because I want these delays to be kind of prominent. Like I want it to be heard. All right, bet. Turn this feedback down, and it feels like it's a lot of oh yeah, this where it's coming from. This timing. I actually like this timing. I feel like it's good, but it's just competing too much. So let me EQ it. And these are just the delays for the background vocal, so I don't want it to be too I don't want it to be heard too much. Shit, going on for too long. I know what it is. This CLA effect's gotta go. I bet that should be good. I'm gonna turn it down way more. It's not gonna be this loud. I gotta turn these up because they're very inconsistent in terms of volume wise. I need everything to be exact volume, same volume. Just think of like this. Think of this as like manual compression, because some of the stuff is lower than the other, which is making it harder for me to hear each one, making it harder to process. I'm gonna just make everything around the same volume. Boom, boom. Turn these up.
You've been playing. You was never speaking my language. No, just thinking how that I could give to you. Why you so
That should be good.
game you've been playing? You was never speaking my language.
Alright, that sounds good. Now let me get the actual sound of the delay that I want. Oh my god, I did not mean to take that off. Excuse me.
Basically, I'm saying I beat the game you've been playing. You was never speaking my language. No, just thinking how game you've been playing. You was never speaking my language. No, just game you've been playing. saying? I beat the game you've been playing. You was never speaking my language, no. Just thinking how that I could give to you. Why you so
I bet. Let me bring in these other backgrounds now and try to get it.
I beat the game you've been playing. You was never speaking.
I don't like that delay at all. I'll mute that for now. A lot of these backgrounds are like put on like the wrong, or like put on like ad-lib tracks, so I gotta like separate it. Because I feel like these are ad-libs. These aren't really background vocals. So I'm gonna move this to the ad-lib track that I have. Right? I do have ad-lib track.
Basically, I'm saying I beat the game.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm saying I beat the game you've been playing. You was never speaking my language.
That's better.
Basically, I'm saying I beat the game you've been playing. You was never speaking my language. Just thinking how that I could give to you. Why you so selfish? Looking now when I'm petty. When you cause all this damage. Should've known. When you cause all this damage. Should've known it's this way you do. But I can't make you stay for me. No, and I won't be your secret to keep. No, and I can't make you stay for me. No, and I won't be.
Okay, but let's get these backgrounds sounding all right. This is the only thing giving me like a little headache. Let's get these backgrounds sounding right, and then the rest of the song should sound good because everything sounds good right now. Only thing I don't like is the background. So we about to fix that right now. How long have we been streaming for? Damn, for like 3 hours, I bet. So yeah, let's wrap this up by getting these backgrounds sounding good, and then we should be good.
I can't make you stay for me. No, I won't.
This is just the delay track right here, which I like. It's giving like extra space. Maybe I'll make the feedback just a little less. I like how it sounds though. Alright, let me compress this a little bit. No, matter of fact, I know what it is. It's not compression. It's just gotta see for this because specific part of it just sounds a little inconsistent. Boom. Once again, I just gotta turn certain stuff up because I can see how inconsistent it is. Boom, turn that up. And basically all I'm trying to do is just make sure that these vocals just look around the same area in terms of volume wise, actually. That's what I mean. Boom. Boom. This could be louder. All right, this could be louder. This could be louder. This could be louder. This could be louder. This could be louder, and this could be louder. Right here. Boom. In that pain frequency area, I felt like it was jumping around too much, so I'm just using a multi-band compression to just compress it a little bit, and now it should just tuck into the beat a little bit more. It should be good. Yes! We get in there. We get in there. I'm gonna turn these. I'm gonna put these backgrounds on a different. It's gonna be the same processing, but it's just gonna be a different bus. Real quick. I know this looks mad confusing, but it makes sense to me. I just always have a lot of buses and a lot of stuff open just to get done what I need to get done. This is gonna be, let's just call this back bus 2. Rename it. Okay. Rename back bus 2. Boom. All right, and then we're gonna have these two go there. Just so I could change the volume a little different. I bet that sounds much better. And let me see how it sounds in the reference track in terms of how loud those vocals were. I bet so the high vocals were not that loud. See how the reference track is like super dark and this sounds a little bit more clear and like open. But the background vocals weren't that loud, so I'm gonna turn it down. You know what? I just want to hear all the vocals. Let me mute the drums and the sounds. See, that's the whole point of having these buses at the end, so I could just, right now I just want to hear all the vocals all at once, and if I didn't have it bust out, I would have to go and individually mute everything one by one, but I could just mute all the drums and mute all the instruments, and now I have all the vocals being played so where I can make tweaks. What the fuck is this? Don't need that. I like how that sounds. I just want to see how it sounds with like the rest of the vocals. All the background vocals need to be a little more glued. Another reason why I be using like I be setting out a lot of my vocals to like buses because I could just control everything like all together for me. So all the background vocals right here, and I feel like they all need to be together. Yes, that sounds more consistent. That sounds way more consistent. All right, bet. So let me bring in the other. This is background 3. What is this? I can't make you stay for me. Okay, bet. Just another set of background. I am going to process this a little different. Excuse me. So let's bring this right here. Need this. All right, once again, these are not consistent, so you could tell like they didn't really compress on the way in when they was recording this, but I just gotta manually turn some stuff up and down so it could be consistent. Let me do that real quick. Usually I do this before I stream or like before I mix, but I didn't do this for this, so we'll do it right now. And then once we get it consistent volume wise, it should be easier to process on the buses. Boom. It's up. It's up. I'm just looking like what parts is like super low, turning them up. I'm not really listening for anything yet. This could be turned up. This should be good. need it right here since I have it. Just make this inactive. All right, it's coming together now. And you see how like all the backgrounds now have their own space where they're living in. Like some is on the side, some is like in the sides too, but a little bit more narrow. That's the whole point. Like when it comes to like mixing background vocals, you gotta just find a space where they fit in perfectly and then place it there. Like these. Let me. Alright, these clicks and pops, I will usually take them out. I'm gonna take them out after, like off stream. But like these are clicks and pops, you definitely gotta take them out. You don't want these like in your main vocals. I mean, all your background vocals. You don't want clicks and pops in there at all, honestly. How I would take it out, let me just show y'all real quick. I'm not gonna do it all right now because it's actually gonna take a little long. But I'll just go to like, let me show you real quick. Anytime you got like clicks and pops, no tracks or record enable. I'm not trying to record. Anytime you got like clicks and pops, I'm gonna just zoom in and you see like that big spike or whatever. I'm gonna use this little pencil tool, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just zoom in like OD. And you kind of always, how do I explain this to make sense? You kind of always want these to be like wavelengths. So basically, like if it don't sound like if it ain't like wavelengths, that's when it's gonna sound like pops for me. So I'm gonna just go in and just smoothen this out. Like see how like this is like very, what's the word I'm trying to use? Rigid at the top. If I make this like a wavelength, it's not gonna sound as pop. Or if I make it a straight line, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna just draw over it for me, and then it shouldn't pop no more. Yep, you see? And then if I wanted to, like I said, I'm gonna do it off stream because it's gonna take a little minute. But I click Y by accident. I know that shit. Give me 1 second. Yeah. So I'm gonna zoom in again. Boom. And if I wanted to, honestly, I would just this whole area right here. This is a whole pop in itself. So what I could do is just, I wouldn't do this because it's gonna be extreme. But probably just, I'm just showing y'all. This is not what I would do. But probably just straighten out this whole part so it doesn't pop. But you gotta be careful. You gotta know what you're doing because then it's gonna change up what the person is actually saying. But that's how you really get pops out of your vocal. For me, it's still there. But yeah, I'm gonna do it off stream. But usually you just go into your pencil tool and you just draw over some of the vocals and take all the rigidness off. So for right now, I don't need this here though. And let me just get this out of here. I'm gonna just fade it in for now because I don't want to hear it. I bet. Okay. That sounds good. I'm gonna take this delay off of these background vocals because it's too much going on. Too muddy. Sounds good. So now I can bring in the main vocals. I mean, now I can bring in the beat. Should sound good now. Something's getting double. Yes. Because this is pan to the left, I'm panning to the center because there's already a doubler on the processing, so it could be on both sides, so I don't feel like it's coming from one side. I bet. Let's play from the top. I like where it's at right now. We'll make tweaks if necessary, but I like where it's at. I feel like it sounds good. We could spice it up a little bit more, but in terms of clarity, I feel like the clarity is there. We'll make minor tweaks. How long we been on? Like 3 hours and 20. So I'll probably go for like.
Buggy body, this shit.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again, oh no, what am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I have been holding on so long. You've been playing hide and go seek with my heart, wish we never started. Can't make you stay for me, no, and I won't be your secret to keep. No, I can't make you stay for me, no, and I won't be your secret to keep. No. Basically, I'm saying I beat the game you've been playing. You was never speaking my language. Just thinking all that I could give to you. Why you so selfish? Looking mad when you're petty, and you cause all this damage. Should've known it's this way you do. But I can't.
Yeah, Damien, I produced this as well too. I like how that sounds. Appreciate you pulling up too, bro. I feel like we 80% done. But yeah, I feel like it's inconsistencies in terms of like volumes, but that's something we're gonna have to do with like automation. Altogether, I feel like it sounds good right now. Let's see. I'm gonna go through it one more time and just make sure nothing is competing. Nothing is competing OD. And once we do that, once nothing isn't competing, we're gonna wrap it up. And all the other tweaks that I'm gonna do mix wise will probably be off stream because I need to do like a lot of automation and everything. So, but we'll probably finish it off on here. We'll see. I bet. So let's just make sure nothing isn't competing right now. These the drums. Drums is fine. I like how the drums sound. I like how the main vocals sound. Yeah, I'm gonna just do the automations. I'm gonna just do the clip gains now. What am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I have been holding on so long. You've been playing hiding. I love the delay on this record. It's giving like life. What am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I have been holding on so long. You've been playing hide and go seek with my heart, wish we never started. Yep, there we go. See, like stuff like this gotta be turned up. It's just too low. And I can't make you stay for me. Oh, and I won't be yours. And see, I gotta choose one of these to be the main vocal. That's what's going on. Okay, so this is gonna be a background vocal. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move that down. Where am I gonna move that down to? Move it down to my background vocals. Yep, sounds more better. And we just gonna mute it from the mains, just so it don't sound like too much is going on. Hold on, let me see if this needs to be the background instead. Boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah, it's no auto tune in this. That's why. But we started this record from scratch though. Well, the mixing process. I like that. It's just too loud, so you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna put it on a different track, so I don't need it to be this loud. Yeah, let me turn these up. We just clip gaining right now just to make sure everything is balanced. Yeah, this needs to come up. I usually don't automate a lot, so that what I like to do is I just clip gain everything that I feel like is too low or too loud and get it balanced. Okay. Let me add some effects in here because that drop is just too long. And I got a little freedom in terms of like the artists that I work with. So most of the time I could add like stuff that I feel like is gonna spice up the record. All right, bet. Let me add this effect, this reverb effect. How do I do this? Other reverse. Boom. Didn't mean to click that. And so, boom. Then print it right here. Should work. Prime example why I say you should have everything saved in your template, because you don't want to, I don't want to be thinking about it, about how to set this up whenever I'm trying to mix or whatever. You feel me? Okay, I don't think I did that right, but we'll see. No, I didn't. Reverb. That's not what I was trying to do. Okay, it should work now. Let's do that one more time. All right, and now I could just reverse this. Boom. You should have a reverse reverb effect right here. I was supposed to have this reverb here before I printed that. That was a mistake. Let's do that again. Print. Boom. All right, bet. Let's get it. All right, bet. First, this. Just little subtle stuff for me just to bring the song to life, because I feel like that pause in between was just too long. Then this should be good. I bet that's valid. There we go. Might want this to go into the lead vocals just so it could sound a little more like the lead. Let's see how that sounds.
Basically, I'm saying
Better.
I beat the game you've been playing. You was never speaking my language. No, just thinking how that I could give.
Okay. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. It's the background vocals we're just making sure it's balanced well.
Just thinking how that I could give.
Just need some delays.
Just thinking how that I could give.
It's too much. I'm hearing too much of the studio.
Just thinking all that, just thinking all that I could give.
All right, but yeah, we're
Why you so selfish?
gonna add some delays to this. Yeah, that's fine. No, not this delay. My bad. I made a mistake. I think I have a specific delay. 116. Make it active. Yeah.
Just thinking all that I could. I can't make you. Just thinking how that I could give.
I want delays on this. That's gonna sound so hard. Why is it not 116th? Okay, boom. Turn that up. I don't want it to be a 116th delay though. That's gonna be too much.
Just thinking how that I could give. Just thinking how that I could.
What do I want it to be? 1/4.
Just thinking how that I could give to you.
That's better.
Just thinking how that I could give to you.
And it's probably just gonna be for this part right here. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Just thinking how that I could give. Just thinking how.
It's too much low end for this reverb right here, so I'm gonna get that out of there.
Just thinking how that I could give.
I need the delay to be very subtle.
Just thinking how that I could give to.
That's better.
Just thinking how that I could give to.
Now I can turn that down.
Just thinking how that I could give to you. Why you so selfish? Looking mad when I'm petty. And you cause all this damage. Should've known it's this way you do. So selfish. Looking mad when I'm petty. And you cause all this damage. Should've known it's damage. Should've known.
Alright, so I'm definitely gonna add like one more delay throws to like the hooks and everything. I feel like that's what's really gonna take the record to another level. Right now I'm just trying to get everything balanced in terms of balance wise and clarity. So I'm just using like static delays that'll go throughout the entire song, but we're gonna add in like delay throws and everything to make it like to make specific parts of the song special.
You so selfish, looking mad when I'm petty, and you cause all this damage. Should've known it's this way you do, but I can't.
But gain some more because this part is too low. When the hook come in, it's just too low.
And I can't make you stay. And I can't make you stay for me. No, and I won't be your secret to keep. Oh, and I can't make you stay for me. No, and I won't be your secret to keep. Oh, and I can't make you stay.
Okay.
And I can't make you stay for me. No, and I won't be.
Okay, right here needs like that crazy delay that I had in that other section. It needs it here.
I can't make you stay for me.
I think it's a 1/8 delay that I had that's like bouncing. Believe.
I can't make you stay for me. No, I won't be your secret to keep.
Okay, I want this section to have its own delay. So what I'm gonna do is still got more delay throws. I'm gonna just leave that for basically it's just basically delays that I usually just have in, so I don't gotta pull it up, but it's right here. I want it to sound exactly like this 1/8 delay. You just drag everything down. The only thing I want to change is the feedback and the width. It's here. Yeah, it could be a little wider.
I can't make you stay for me. No, I won't be your secret to keep. I can't make you stay.
Did I change it? I have one of them as a ping pong delay. I don't see it though. Hold on, did I delete that? That's weird.
I can't make you stay for me. No, I won't be
Yes, that's what I'm looking for.
I can't make you stay for me. No, I won't be your secret to keep.
Add this right here.
I can't make you stay for me. No, I won't be your secret to keep. I can't make you stay for me. No, I won't be your secret to keep. Oh, and I can't make you stay for me. No, and I won't be your secret to keep. Oh.
All right, everything is good. The only thing I don't feel like I heard is when all this was going on, I didn't hear that strings. So I'm gonna just make the strings a little bit more present, and then we are good. We're probably wrapping this up. Not 100% finished, but it's like 90% finished for me. And off stream, I'll make like a couple more tweaks. But I like where this is at. I like how it sounds so far. I like the vibe. I feel like this doesn't sound exactly 100% to the reference track, but that's not what I wanted it to be close to the reference track, but I wanted it to feel more alive, and I feel like we achieved that. For me, so let me just get these strings sounding tough, and then we should be good. Where these strings at? Where these strings at? Boom, right here.
And I can't make you stay for me. No, to keep on. I can't make. Oh, I can't make you stay for me. No, and I won't be your secret to keep. Oh, basically, I'm saying I beat the game you've been playing. You was never speaking my language, just thinking all that I could give to you. Why you so selfish? Looking now when I'm petty, and you cause all this damage. Should've known all this damage. Should've known this is
A
all
beat
this
drop.
damage.
Beat drop might be tough over there. Let's see.
All this damage. Should've known this way. Yeah, you cause all this damage. Should've known this way. Should've known this. Should've known this. Should've known this. Should've known this damage. Should've known this way.
One like that.
You cause all this damage. Should've known this way. You do, but I can't. And I can't
I bet. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm gonna play from the top. I'm gonna throw this little like pre-master that I have on. Like I said, I don't feel like it's 100% done yet. We have been streaming for like 4 hours. Off stream, I'm gonna give myself like a little air break. Off stream, I'm gonna make a little bit more tweaks in terms of like the background. Everything sounds good to me. The only things I feel like could be a little more clear is like the background vocals and that last hook. I feel like it can have a little bit more separation. But everything sounds good to me so far. It sounds tough. I'm gonna run through it one more time and we should be straight. So let's get it. And we're gonna add more like delayed throws to spice it up.
Buggy body this shit.
No more excuses, but you always find a way to get away from me. It's been a battlefield trying to make you stay. Coming home late again, no. What am I doing wrong? But I know it's nothing, so I've been holding on so long. You've been playing hide and go seek with my heart, which we never started. And I can't make you stay for me. Oh, and I won't be your secret to keep. Oh, and I can't make you stay for me. Oh, and I won't be your secret to keep. Oh, basically I'm saying I beat the game you've been playing. You was never speaking my language, just thinking how that I could give to you. Why you so selfish? Looking now when I'm petty, yeah, you cause all this damage. Should've known it's this way you do. But I can't, and I can't make you stay for me. Oh, and I won't be your secret to keep. Oh, and I can't make you stay for me. Oh, and I won't be your secret to keep. Oh, and I can't make you stay for me. Oh, and I won't be your secret to keep. Oh.
All right.